Good morning, welcome to Made by Granat. It's Anna here, and it is Wednesday. So we are doing Use It or Lose It, and I have picked out my stash of collage papers. These are made on a 12 by 12 that I didn't like, and I have tea-dyed it, so it's a little bit wobbly, but that can be fixed. And then I have bunches of other ones. These are also from a 12 by 12. These are from glue pages, so they need a backing. Some of them have a backing, some of them don't. All right, I remember when I did collage on the front, I did collage on the back as well. I didn't remember that. That's cool. So I'm just trying to see, because those who need backing I don't have to use today. Oh, it's just this one, and I really like that one. Anyway, I'm in the mood to take out some of my stencils today. I have already this is one that I picked out, and that is a Art and Creative Studio Timeless Quatrefoil. So that one I picked out. I also picked out one of my favorite rose ones. And then I have this pack with stamp and stencil from Tim Holtz that I also want to try. And I have both my distress grit paste, and I have inks, of course. So I want to decorate some tags, and I also have some different papers I can tear and make it more interesting, and I have stuff to put as focal points. So without further ado, let's just get started somewhere. And then I froze. I think I am going to, of course I'm going to start with the paste, because that is takes a bit to dry. Here we have one that is clearly botanical. And that one is also quite botanical, so I think I'm going to that will be a journaling card, and that will be a tag. I'm going to start with those, and I want to even them up a bit because they look a bit wonky. Oh, speaking of wonky, have you seen the sheep called Wonky? It's a tea company in Scotland. It's a really small tea company, Hebridi Teas or something, and they had the cutest little sheep called Wonky, because when he was born he was all and they thought he wouldn't survive, and they put it up on Instagram, and people loves Wonky, really love him. So yeah, that's fun. You can buy Wonky tea, and you can buy Wonky merch and stuff. Really fun. I'm going to try to get these out, and then I can put them away. So I think I am going to make a tag shape first, and then I'm going to put it to, where's my tag bunch? There it is. And then I can distress it, so put the paste on so it doesn't go over the tag shape, if you don't get what I mean. So I think I'm going to put that corner on there, and then I might even go down here and make another one of those. Yes, let's start with that. So I am going to use some painter's tape to just stick it down and make sure it sticks, so I don't get paste on my desk. And then I also want to mask some things so that I don't get it on the wrong place, like so. so. Then question is, will I use, because I have this grit paste, Tim Holtz, and that is quite coarse. And then I have this. This is just indoor, what's it called? Modeling paste. the type of thing you use to fix your walls if they are cracking or something. So I think I'm gonna use some of that because it's a bit smoother and looser. So I'm gonna start with that one. And the price of this big tube was like $1, oh, $5 less than this. So I think that's a good thing. There we go. Then I'm going to lift that up so that it can dry. Yes, I like that a lot. I think I'm going to make one up there as well. So I'm going to move it. And one thing I have learned is that it is really good if you wash your stencils quite fast after you use them. So I'm going to just tape it down again on this side. Over here. And I think I'm going to lift that a bit because I want that. Yes, perfect. So I am going to use the same paste here. Why don't I put the lid on? And then I'm going to clean the stencil, I think, if I don't want to use it on more spaces. I have been journaling for many years, since 16, and I have just been doing this kind of stuff, mixed media, for a year maybe, and because I thought it was so, oh no, did I just, oh, I'm so stupid, I put my hand in that. Well, yeah, I didn't dare to do it before that. I was afraid to make mistakes. And then I watched Nancy at Wishes and Leaves, and I watched Pixie K Designs, Kate, and they made it look so easy. And it is. So I'm happy about that inspiration. I like that. I am going to go wash this because it got on both sides now. And then I am going to put some on, I'm going to use that another stencil. So I'm going to pause you and go wash this. I will be right back in a second. I am back. There we go. Let's see if we can continue. Yeah, so I really like that result actually. I think it turned out good. Even though this got a bit wobbly, I really like it anyway. So that will have to dry a bit. Quite discreet on that color. I think it would pop more on these kind of pages. That's a bit more brown. Question is here, do I want to just add a stencil? Or do I want to do something else as well? Maybe I should add some paper and a focal point. This disturbs me a bit, of cut flower. This one I did a collage on it, on top of it, and then I cut it up. So I am trying different things. These are origami papers. That is really cute. Blue. Could use those though. The green blue. Oh, I don't know. I don't feel inspired. I am pre-recording this, by the way, because we are going on a holiday. So I am pre-recording because we are. When you see this, we will be away. How about? I don't have any big birds. I don't have any big birds. I just have small birds. I'm looking around to see what I can add as a focal point. If I don't use that, I can use... Maybe I can use a sticker. Could use a sticker. Or one of my full cabinet cards, maybe. That would cover that up. Maybe not. I'm gonna pause you again and go look for some things. Just a second. So sorry for the pausing. I realized I have the Tim Holtz botanicals that can be used. And what do I want? I want a big one. Do I have any big ones? This is quite nice. Doesn't cover up though. I don't know what I want. Oh dear. Let's get rose. I'm thinking of maybe, I could take a piece of this and rip it and use as a base. And then I can I'm just trying too hard, I think. The shape of this is off. You know what? Why bother? I can move on to another one. That's better. Let's move this to the side again and that to the do not do today pile. And let's continue. Let's make a few of those instead. The dark ones. And I think I am going to... This one is also difficult because it's tall and I don't have much tall things. What I could do is that I could use a cabinet card. Maybe do some... either distressing or some paste. It's too big. These are scanned and printed cabinet cards. I have the real deal as well, but I don't think I'm gonna use it on the him. He's nice. He's a bit better in color. Let's use him. And I am going to ink down here. And then put him on top of it. So I'm going to once again tape it down a bit so that it doesn't go away. I love this painter's tape. It's really nice to have at home. For all kind of projects. am going to try frayed burlap. I haven't used that in a while. See if it's any nice. I thought it was more greenish. Maybe that brush is taking out the old inks I used before. And I have also spritzed this paper with Distress Oxides, I think. Or did I use... No, this is splatter from acrylic paint and water. Let's see what happened. That's cool. That's really cool. That adds some detail. And we will have him. And then we want to make it tag shape. And we want to have a label or two as well, I think. Paper is flying, attacking me. So I think I'm gonna ink him a bit. Just gonna find my ink paper. I'm gonna touch the edges a bit. Scrunch him up. There we go. Perfect. And then we want, I'm going to just dry this off a bit. I just have water I'm spritzing, and then I'm going to just dab away the extra ink to save the stencil a little bit. And also get rid of these. These can be reused. I'm going to put them on my desk and I can reuse them. Label or stamp. Could do a little number down there, and I could do a label up here. So I have my, I'm gonna buy a little metal thingy for these, so they don't, so it's easier to yes, I like that. Take them out without all the noise, because that noise is not very nice to listen to. And then I want some kind of label. Let's look in this one. I want a neutral one, not very much color. That's green. No. Maybe he is in balance. Maybe I will just have to do this, that I change, and I take this one there and that one up here. No. At least I gave it a try. Yeah. This one is a little bit ink as well. Then I'm gonna have to, oh, it's almost dry. Find something fun to put on that one as well. Let's glue these down. And I am going to use glue stick for him because these are printed, and if I am unlucky I can get and use my art glitter glue, I can get strange patterns. The glue will seep through. It has happened once or twice and it's not very fun. I'm making sure that is sticking down. Maybe I could do one of those. That's good. This is from, it's cut out somewhere. I'm looking for my tweezers. So this is cut off a piece of genuine vintage ephemera. So I'm gonna add it to my faux ephemera. That goes in really well with the colors. And then I can kind of combine it like that. Good, good. I don't have a printer right now. I haven't had for a couple of years and I'm starting to miss it because I have purchased labels before when I had a printer and I am running out of them, and since I already purchased them, it would be nice to be able to print the labels and cut them out again. That's actually quite nice. I am going to make a little notch and I am going to use my I'm going to make one of those slots you can put fabric through. Out. No, doesn't want to come out. Well, never mind. So that will be good. And then let's put something. It's almost time to make lunch here. And let's make this one done. And then I also want to add, it's not completely dry. I also want to make at least one of the small ones. These. Those are a bit bigger. And maybe I want to do some paste there anyway. Can I do paste with this one? Do you think? To make it like so and make a corner out of paste and then put something on top. That would be great. Let's try it. And when we have done this, I am going to make some lunch. And then we are going on holiday. Let's use this one, it's closer. And just mixing it up a bit. You can see I haven't done much of this. I haven't used it very much. I'm going to start in the corner and work my way up and out. There we go. Let's see if we can lift this, and wow, that's cool. As I said, the white pops really well on that what's it called, paper. So do I want to make the same stencil on this one? No, I don't. So this one has to be cleaned. And it's a bit on the desk there. This one has to be cleaned. And I am going to use another one on this. Could do just that flower and something here. I'm not even gonna tape. Do you think this will go bad? Oh, that's cute. Could put one down here maybe. If I won't make the same mistake again. Trying not to put it on top of it. So let's see. Yes, I did it. I did it. That's cute. And then I'm gonna put some something in the middle there. Maybe I could do even more. No, let's stop. I am gonna go wash my stencil, and I will be back in a second again while this dries. Okay, be back in a second. Now, these have dried. I have cleaned my stencils and put them away, and now it is time to decorate these. And I think I am going to continue the theme here. I was planning on going on botanicals and birds, but I like my printed cabinet cards, she says, and pick out the birds. So I just want to look at my birds because I might have something nice to use. They're quite small though. 2 small birds. I like bigger ones. Could do that guy with the long legs. Nah. I'm grabbing a fussy cut book to take along on vacation, and it's gonna be one with big birds. So I have big birds as well. Anyway, we will go with these because I picked them out. So these are printed cabinet cards, as I said. Some of them are from my own scans, and I believe some of them are from a Nick the Booksmith printable. I like her. Really like her. I like the colors together. And I would like to use one of those small ones. Maybe we can use her there. Those cover up much of the roses. Should I do a small one there as well? How about her? Let's go with these. And I also want to add something to distress them, of course. Still going with the frayed burlap because that's out. So I am hoping to, on my holiday, you're gonna see this, I'm almost home again. We still haven't gone for our holiday. We're going in a few hours. Just have to pack the last bits and have some lunch. But I am hoping that I'm gonna be able to hit at least a few thrift stores or yard sales or something when I am away. But I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. What do I want as per labels and decorations? She will be covering up some of that, but and that will be wobbly. Maybe I could put her up in the corner. Yeah, I will have to do that. And as these are printables, prints, I want to use a glue stick so that they don't, as I said with him, so that they don't get miscolored. And the gooey glues are the best for that, even though they make the pictures warp a bit. So I'm gonna put her up in the corner. There we go, that's good. That's really good. And I can put a little label down here or something. A small label. May. Yeah, let's use that. Quickly see if we can put any ink on it. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope I am doing well when you see this. Hopefully I have been in the sun, maybe on the beach. There we go. Yeah, cute. Let's do her. Once again, using the glue stick. Oh, I just remembered something I forgot to pack. Good thing I have you guys to talk to. I forgot to pack glue for my journal, because of course I will be journaling while I'm away, and I'm gonna take some glue so that I can glue in things. What do you want to add to her? Let me check the other labels. Is she really wonky? Maybe she is. Those are too big. Here's a small one. Oh, that was cute. Can do one of those. I'm torn between two. No, I'm not. So let's use the Art Glitter Glue and plop that down. I want to round the corners on these. And also put my pin back in the glue. So much better. Just rounding the corners make a big difference. When you make journaling cards, it makes them more finished. Makes them look more finished, I think. There we go. Let's make the last one. Once again, I'm going to go with the glue stick. Going to put her here, and there is a label, but I would like a label to cover that up, I think. It just says story. That's good. That's an option. You can also do something like that. I think I like that. No, I don't. Laughing at my own jokes. Let's put this one on. See, I didn't put the pin in the glue in time, so I have to poke it. Nice. And I also want to make a little slot up here. I hope I can do that, even though I have been distressing. Why doesn't that want to come out? There it goes. Yes. There we go. Nice. So that will have to be it for today, because I am going to start packing my clothes out in the caravan and have some lunch, which my daughter so kindly made. So let me show you what we did. We did this one. Really nice, with the roses around and writable on back. We have this one, quite interesting. And we have this lovely lady. And we have this tall tag with the guy on and the stenciling down here. I am really happy with those. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below what you think of this project. And I will be back soon with another video. Thank you all for watching. Bye.